Hi. Got one today. Just came in today. It's a really weird Sunday at almost 6 o'clock. I can get a package. Kind of weird. Oh well. I'm not gonna complain. What's a little better? Yeah, who cares? You ain't trying to see me anyway. You're trying to see what my toy, my cool thing I got. You got what's that? WWE Ultimate. I bought this for one figure, and the other figure I didn't really want, but I was trying to find the best version of this figure, which is going to be the Undertaker. I thought this was the best one I seen from, my original Undertaker, not all the 50,000 different kind of transformations he went through all the years, which all of them are cool, Yeah, this is when he first came out, the Survivor Series. I'm guessing that's what this one is. Because it came out in the Survivor Series, and yeah, it's his debut. So this is when he came on the Survivor Series, and then he got counted out because he was beating the crap out of Dusty Rhodes down the aisleway. Actually, this popped up on YouTube a while ago, and him talking about this. Yeah, I could care less about this. Man, what is all in this? I could really care less about this. Got that. You got that. Like I said, I could care less about this Gobbledy thing or whatever. I can't. I don't know if I remember that. I remember him coming out, and and everybody flipping out when the Undertaker came out because everybody was like, what the heck? Everybody freaked out how he looked, and he, and then Roddy Piper said, "Look at the size of this ham hock." I think that's what he said, if I remember right. I don't know what this is. Oh. So I'm guessing this is the egg that this chicken guy here is in. Chicken boy. If you know what I'm talking about. Probably should have used some stuff here. I have no room. I'm gonna have to figure out something else to do because on this table, if you see my last video, all my stuff is wanting to roll off if I got anything with wheels on it. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. My language. Why? I cannot get this thing out of here. Let's see if I can't cut my leg in. What in the tarnation is going on? Tarnation, I tell you. Jeez. That was a pain in the butt. So I guess it's... You got an egg here, and I guess that goes on there like that, and you got an egg. Let's look at this silly thing first, which I could care less about this thing right here, to be honest with you. Whatever this Gooker is. Like I said, do not buy it for this. Come on, man. I'm gonna have to go back and I don't remember this being part of the Survivor Series. This chicken on it. What in the heck? Okay, I don't know what the heck's going on here. I've opened about 3 different things here. Nothing's on. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness sakes. Goodness, golly gosh, gee, me. Oh, all right, what we got here? We got the Gobbledy Gooker. He's from, his height is 5'10". He's from a giant egg. Career highlights, 24/7 champion. If the week leads up to Survivor Series and a giant egg appeared at the WWE. Oh, is this what? I don't know if you ever watched Undertaker things, but there's a part where Undertaker thinks he's going to be Eggman or something, and that's when he introduced this Undertaker character to him, and he thought he was going to be Eggman. Yeah, this is totally kind of dumb. But it's one of them WWE things where they, you know, distracting. Like I said, I remember this story now. Like I said, I can remember now. Where the Undertaker thought he was going to be Chicken Man. In all them interviews, there's something where they were talking about a giant egg, and then, like I said, the Undertaker thought that he was going to be this, some kind of Eggman, it was going to be his character or something like that. Before he got pitched the idea of the Undertaker. I said, I could really honestly care less about this. You got 2 different head skulls, and I guess you're supposed to do him like his. Like it looks like he's coming out of the egg, I'm gonna guess. They got a little bit of articulation, I guess. Yeah, that's what's letting. He comes with some other hands here, and then just another. I don't know why he's a turkey, not a chicken, but because it's gobble, duh. Oh, you can tell I was never raised on a farm, huh? But anyway, that's like I said, I remember the Undertaker saying he thought he was going to be called Eggman or something like that. But like I said, this will probably go back in the box. Have no use for that. Now, the main course. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the same thing. I guess I got one for each guy. And this is how I remember when the Undertaker came. Yeah, oh, it's pretty cool. I think I would learn how I open the other one, so maybe you open this one, right? Oops. You think it would be that hard to open tape, right? Oh yeah. Here we go. We got the Undertaker. This was probably Undertaker's probably like I'm sure he's a lot of people's favorite. When the $1 Million Man introduced the world to the mysterious member of his Survivor Series 1990 team, a massive man with dead eyes stalked to the ring. Chills of fear crawled up the spines of everyone in the WWE universe. From that moment forward, all those who crossed the paths with the Undertaker will rest in peace. I remember sometimes he would come up with some good interviews like, when I take your maggoty corpse and the maggots feast on your flesh, I will put you 6 feet under. Rest in peace. And they did the eyeball roll, which I can't do. That was my claim to fame when the Undertaker was really big. I had really long hair and a goatee, and then all my nephew's friends, my little nephew Brett, all his friends said, "Your Uncle Steve looks like the Undertaker." Of course, I was nowhere as big as the Undertaker. Like I said, the Undertaker's like, I don't know, maybe 7 feet tall or something, pretty close. And I'm like 5'8" maybe. I'm a wee little guy. This is definitely cool, man. Oh, man. This sucker is in here. He's 6 feet deep. Man, these things are so loud. He's got a lot of hands here. Cool, we had an urn. Paul Bear with him. An extra head. Oh. You got tie here. Oh. Behind some other plastic. Then we got the Undertaker's coat. Oh yeah. This is friggin' awesome. Still think the Undertaker is a little more beefy, more beefed up of a character than this. I should have brought the other. Now see, he looks tall. I should have grabbed Kane, because Kane looks like he's 2. I wonder if Kane's as tall as him. I'm going to grab Kane. Let's do a comparison. Sorry. I just grabbed another one. So yeah, he is way taller. You can see that. How much taller he is than... Oh, sorry. I'll get you way out of... You see how much taller it is? That's cool. Kane is too. That's pretty accurate. But I still think, like I said, I still think they should be beefed up a little more. All right. So let's see. What we got here? You got different colored gloves, it looks like. Plastic in there. Guess you could give him the gray gloves or the... Man, that's cool, man. That, I mean, get out of the way here, turkey boy. See that there? That's pretty cool, man. That's the Undertaker face there, bub. I don't know which face I like better. Cool if they had one of these eyes rolled back in his head, and that'd be really neat. Then they got his hands where he does, when he's, reaching out for the urn. Them are cool. You see that or not? I don't know if you can see if that does any justice for them or not. He's got the kind of the Spider-Man. There's another one, same hand. Like I said, the hands that are, reaching for the urn. Gotta have the tie, man. He always had that big old giant freaking tie on. Let's see what he looks like with his little Renani hat on. Yeah. That's totally freaking. I think the hat's maybe a little big. I think you just kind of wear the hat more like that, where you couldn't really see his face, and then he would, he'd roll the eyeballs back or whatnot. All right, let's get this. That came off pretty easy. You gotta put the tie on, man. We'll put the other head on him. Since I've got it off, might as well see what this looks like. Well, I think I might like that one better, maybe. Tie ain't wanting to sit down though, is it? It's kind of wanting to stick up. Now that tie definitely needs something done so it stays down a little better. That's cool. Let's get his trench coat on him here. That trench coat's gonna be real rough, man, because it's kind of. It's probably gonna be a little hard to put on. I have to take the hands off. Oh, come on, Undertaker, work with me here. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Where's the other? Oh, as the Undertaker's head goes rolling off the table. Man, where's my dad at so he can put this on for me? Remember being a kid, you couldn't do anything, so you'd do, hey Dad, can you put this on him? Like my dad knew how to play with toys. Like, yeah, like I'm any better at it than you are, kid. That's what I'm finding out right now. Jeez. Okay, so we gotta put the other. We gotta put the hands reaching for the urn, definitely. Oh crap! I broke that peg. Well, daggone, go on there, man. Okay, this coat is not wanting to function here with me. And the heckers, man, this. What is going on here? Well, since I put the coat on, the articulations went out the freaking window, kind of. Man, I'm definitely have to mess with this coat because it's not. I can't get it. Kind of want to fit up. You know what? I bet you're supposed to maybe put the coat on his head. Yeah, the articulation totally went with the. How do you used to do that? I'm trying to like do a pose with him, but like I said, I don't think his head's on him there. That's cool. Like I said, I just need to work on the coat a little better. But man, that's totally looks like the old Undertaker. Like I said, the coat's not wanting to cooperate at all. Like it's not wanting to stay folded or whatever. It's kind of a snug fit on him. Yeah, the jacket's totally not wanting to cooperate. Kind of feels like I don't know what kind of material that is, but man, like I said, that's if I could figure out the coat here. Like I said, the coat is not wanting to, like, I think it's maybe the hair, maybe. Like the collar is not wanting to cooperate at all. There it goes. Maybe once I got that on. I'm trying to remember how he kind of held the hand out. But like I said, I think the coat is totally. Okay, there we go. I'm done. I've sat here and fought with that for too long. That's just become ridiculous. Yeah. Does that look like the Undertaker? It's totally freaking cool, man. That's awesome. Like I said, you can go with the gray gloves. He got the same thing. I don't know if I showed these or not. He got this here for the other gloves and hands. He had like the gray gloves and the gray cuffs. That's cool. Anyway, let's leave it at that. That's enough. Like I said, I fought with that for way too long. Once again, Undertaker and the Gobbledy Gooker or something like that. Like I said, I remember them kept advertising that egg when they were talking about the Survivor Series. I guess I do remember that, but I don't remember the turkey guy. But then again, I might have never actually watched the entire Survivor Series. I've seen this match when the Undertaker comes out. I can't remember who else was the big matches that day. Because I remember, like I said, I remember the $1 Million Man brought him in. It was like the $1 Million Man, the Undertaker. Can't remember who else was on his team, and the other team was like Dusty Rhodes, Coco Beware, and the Hart Foundation. But I can't remember who in the heck. Him. So it was him and $1 Million Man. I can't remember who else it was. But anyway, peace out. That's enough. I can't remember anything. Yeah, like I said, that's totally cool, man. I'm digging it now. I think it needs the hat needs to go down a little. No, it made it look like. Yeah, that's cool. All right, peace out. Thanks for watching. Well, I don't think this thing's gonna shut off. Well, we're gonna have to do it this way, folks, because that's not working now.